and welcome to Age of Wonders 4. I'm Jumbo Pixel, and today I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive to bring you some of my favourite mods that have already emerged in the small amount of time since Age of Wonders 4 was released. Without any further ado, let's jump straight in. First and foremost, Navies Remastered by Cage. This mod completely overhauls the naval system in Age of Wonders 4 by adding 10 new ships. It also increases the embarked penalty for standard land-based units and adjusts some city structures, harbours, fisheries, now providing gold and food, for example. The new ships are the most striking change, with 4 new ships that all cultures can use, and each culture gets its own unique Tier 3 ship. They're much stronger than land-based units and have a variety of attacks, and with land-based units now facing harsher penalties for embarking, they'll be appropriately outclassed by the ships of the sea. For example, take the Arrow warship that has a repeating ranged attack, or the Ram warship with its brutal heavy charge and shielded defense. And your city yields will be glorious, thanks to the updated Seafarer's trait, as well as, of course, those changes to things like fisheries and harbours. Level 30 hero cap and 2 skill points per level by Maniac is a combination of 2 mods, the first by Raziel and the second by the Tea Must Flow. Combined, these 2 mods, I believe, allow heroes to truly live up to their namesake. Adjusting the level cap upwards lets us take on more skills, ultimately letting us build stronger leaders for our armies over time. And of course, this is where the extra skill points come in. Each level grants 2, not 1, meaning that you'll build your warfare or support unique skills twice as fast. Ultimately, this creates a world where heroes play a much more significant role on and off the battlefield, and of course, both human players and the AI can take advantage of these changes, creating a level playing field with stronger heroes. Age of Tomes by EricDB is a massive project that continues to be developed. Currently, it adds 6 new tomes to the game. It has a focus on the early game, with 4 out of 6 unlocked at Tier 1. These include the Tome of Tides, which focuses on tide elementals and inflicting the ability Wet. Each tome comes with all kinds of spells and upgrades as you'd expect, like unit enchantments or combat spells. The newly added Tome of Hunger inside of the mod lets us train and recruit those glorious ogres into our empire, and it introduces a new hunger status condition, dealing slightly stronger physical damage and taking a bite out of the enemy in the process. You'll also notice that some tomes mix affinities, such as the Tier 1 Tome of Witchcraft. This allows us to grow and shape our empire in a broader way, earning points to unlock skills across multiple branches of the development tree, for example. Next, we have massive maps and 12 players by none other than Triumph Studios themselves, one of the official mods from Triumph. This one basically does what it says on the box. The massive map size option in game setup adds a massive map to the game at a scale you've not seen in Age of Wonders before. And of course, with the additional option of having up to 12 total players in the game, the world has never been so large. Next, I have 2 mods that I think go really well together: Bonanza by Gurgle Nurgle and Age of Colors by EricDB. These 2 mods are simple and effective, building on the great faction customization options already on offer in Age of Wonders 4. The Bonanza mod adds over 100 new icons, presenting a collection of self-designed, generic, and inspired symbols to fly high on your banner. And I think the Age of Colors is a wonderful addition here, as it adds 50 new colors to customize your banner, clothing, and map borders. It also, of course, adds new armor and hair colors to further customize your hero and army units, adding a little more flair to your people. And finally, I'd be remiss not to mention the smaller banner icons mod by Grumpy Old Dwarf that I've been using in this video. It makes banners smaller in tactical fights. More of a personal preference thing, granted, but I found it useful to slightly declutter the battlefield and to show off my units. And that brings us to the conclusion of today's video. I hope you've enjoyed the mods I highlighted, and I'd like to end by giving a huge shout out to the creatives who built the mods that we took a look at today, and the entire modding community. I think you've proven that Age of Wonders 4 has some incredible modding potential, and to see it emerge so early is truly brilliant. Of course, if you're interested in modding yourself, you could always check out the free Age of Wonders 4 official modding guide. It's fairly detailed and easy to follow, and grab mods from any good mod store, Paradox Plaza or the Steam Workshop, for example. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.